Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different for you. This is basically one of my New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution is to read more, and I wanted to share with you the books that I'm going to be reading this year, hopefully. Now I picked out 4 books, which may seem a little bit kind of small for the amount of books that kind of people can read in 12 months. But to put it in perspective, last year I read 1.5 books. So this is quite a large amount of books for me to read, and we're already nearly at February and I've only read half of one of them. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to achieve it, but I'm going to share with you what books I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing follow-up videos, basically doing a little mini review of these books. So I'm going to get started with the one that I've already started and one that I'm kind of a quarter of the way through, and that is this one here. This is called Basic Witches, and this is from Jaya Saxian and Jess Zimmerman. I definitely butchered those names. So it's basically a witch book. Obviously I'm pagan, and I wanted a book that was kind of following the pagan path, but not the traditional one, a little bit more kind of modern and a little bit more kind of more me, I would say. So I have this book here that I've already started. It's really good actually. It's got some really good things in there, and it's a really nice book to have. The other book that I have to read is this one here. This one is called The Girls, and it's by Emma Cline. Again, I probably completely destroyed that name. This book was actually gifted to me, and I started kind of reading the back, and I read online about it and didn't realise this is actually about Charles Manson's cult. Now I'm super interested about reading this. I absolutely love serial killers. I have a really weird obsession with them, and I love all kind of CSI books and stuff like that. So I'm excited to try this one and to read it, and hopefully I'll get gripped straight away and read through really quickly. But that's the second book. The third book that I have to share with you is this one here. This is called The Wonder, and it's by Emma, oh god, this is the name that I cannot pronounce. It's really simple and really easy, but I cannot pronounce it. I think it's Irish. But I've got The Wonder here. This book looks really lovely. I love the artwork on the front of the book. I absolutely love when books have really creative artwork. But this book again is a really kind of like chilled out book. I think it's again another kind of mystery book. So basically, I'll read you a little bit on the back. Lib Wright, a young English nurse, arrives in an I've got really bad dyslexia by the way as well, so I can't spell certain words. Impoverished Irish village on a strange mission. 11-year-old Anne O'Donnell is said to have eaten nothing for months, but appears to be thriving miraculously. Lib's job is simple: to watch the girl and uncover the truth. So I thought this was like a really good book. Again, this was gifted to me, and I think this is spot on for what I normally go for in a book. So I'm excited to try that. That's book 3. And the last book that I have is one from my favourite author. This is from Chris Bavon, and it's called The Travellers. I've had this one for a while now. I think I'm going on for about a year that I've had this, and I absolutely love Chris Bavon. He writes kind of murder, thriller kind of style books, really CSI packed books basically. So this one looks really good. It's called The Travellers. I've read all of his other books as well. He's had The Accident and The Expats, which again are absolutely perfect. He's also kind of like a current writer, so as he's writing I'm kind of reading. So he's only ever released 2 other books, but I'm so excited to try this one. So that's the last book that I've got to read. I'm going to be doing follow-up reviews of all those books, so hopefully you will enjoy that. And if you've got a book list, then please leave a link below. I'd love to check that out. And thank you for watching. Bye!